You really want to know the story, do you? That look in your eyes. These are but tall tales, nothing to take too seriously. But I see you mean to know. Alright, I shall tell you. Long ago, when the world was desolate, it was ruled by eternal beings of stone and flesh. Since the creation of the world, they presumably existed. Then, as if from nowhere, a great fire began burning. And from the darkness below, beings came. These beings found a great power within the fire, and with that power they fought a war with the monsters of the fog. With a victory to claim the world, the fire was kindled by the gods. Having conquered the desolation, the Age of Fire had begun. But, as with any fire, it eventually began to die. Life began to escape the world. Light began to fade. The power of the gods dwindled. The reign of the fire seemed to be coming to an end. We do not know when, or how, or why, but the power of the flame had not only made man what it is, but it also created the accursed dark side. Many a human over the course of many millennia fell to the curse, and one such soul was the sister. Like the gods, we know so little of the sister, except that she bore the dark sign, and it was with that power, the power of undeath. She single-handedly slew all the gods, and then used their combined power greedily split amongst themselves to kindle the fire and extend the time of light. The choice was hers to extend the reign of fire, or to let darkness fall among the world. And it is her actions alone, which is both why man's existence continues, and also why the curse of the dark sign persists. But, as I said, these are tall tales. Some will take them more serious than others. I suppose you must decide for yourself what to believe. With that, my friend, I bid thee farewell.
Hello everybody, my name is Troy. Welcome to Solo Play. Solo Play, for those who have not watched before, is my Let's Play where I play a game by myself, not with friends or anyone like that. That's really it. That's the only gimmick. For all those who are returning to watch me play another Dark Souls game, I want to thank you all for watching me the first time. That was a lot of fun. I hope you guys liked that little cutscene I made at the beginning. Really all that was simply was to somehow kind of make the stories of my character last time, Garth Guil, play into the character that we're going to have this time, which I have not created yet. Full disclaimer for those who haven't watched me before, or don't know what's going on here. I'm going to try and play this game about as blind as possible. The idea behind this playthrough, though, is to kind of include you guys, because last time there's a lot of inclusion with your suggestions and stuff like that. So a release schedule might not be day to day. It might be a little different. I'll try and get out at least Monday through Friday like I normally do. If I can't, then sorry about that. We'll see what we can do, but I want to include you guys in on the process a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game. I played this game maybe about 45 minutes, and that was just to kind of see how that worked and to test all my stuff, but we'll go ahead and watch this. Just have a little bit of fun with it.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land.
In before this entire game's a dream. I think that might be us. Actually, I know it's us. I've watched this cutscene before.
A place where souls may mend your ailing mind.
I'm curious.
You will lose everything.
If the lady and the baby are like canon, like someone,
symbol of the curse,
someone important to us.
an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light.
I think this represents us losing memories.
None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow.
Do we know how much time, too, has passed, like, since that, like, little image?
Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake.
Drang Lake.
Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be?
Yeah, I haven't played the game, so...
But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
I think that describes Dark Souls. In a weird way. You will be playing this game, and you won't really be knowing why. I'm really curious about, like, the amount of time that passes through all these different things that we're seeing in this cutscene. See, there wasn't, like, a whole bunch of questions with the first game, with the cutscene. There's a lot of questions for this one for me. Uh-oh. Pardon me, Mr. Ghost, I need to get through here.
Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish.
Flying a little too close to the sun.
Time after time.
We will die, we will die, we will die a lot. Time after time. Well, seems like it's time to make the plunge, everybody.
The fate of
Here we go! Yo! Alright, so that was the opening cutscene, which places us then in this area. We've made the fall, so to speak, so now we're into it here. So I want to start discussing then kind of who we're going to play as. I imagine our character as the cutscene kind of explained it, as an undead who's sort of lost their way, lost who they are, and they have inklings of their past every once in a while. But they don't remember everything. They remember little bits and pieces, and they're trying to find new things. Hello there, Phantom. How are you doing? I wonder if you can see me right now. Can I wave at him? Is that a wave? Hey there. Oh, well, you're gone. Okay, well, we don't have a name yet. We can't really recall it, but once we get a little bit in here, we'll go ahead and do that. But so I imagine our character as being as a little bit of background for him. Assuming that I can somehow, in the smallest way, include Garth Atgweel into the legacy of this game, I imagine this guy as being a knight of a certain group of knights, a former knight. He might not remember exactly who he is, whose life was just by way of having Garthat rekindle the fire, that means that he would then have a dark sign curse, because it was to break the curse. And if he were to, well, there's a lot of things to be discussed about that, but his fate is intertwined completely with our character last time. That
What seems to be the ruckus?
an old friend has come to see us.
Your face
These are very mean ladies.
of the curse.
Yeah, we are a zombie.
It's an undead.
I do like that we're green now.
An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you.
You don't know that.
You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
I wonder if she was like one of these three. Maybe they're
You're finished.
a little bit more important.
You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Pretty close at this point.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
I imagine our character realizes this.
What is your name?
Well, that's a good question, actually. So, here's how we're gonna do this. Last time I made a nonsense name off the top of my head. This time, you can hear that, I have a box o' names. And some of them are silly, some of them are more serious. Some may be more suited to surnames, so I'm gonna draw 2 names from this little box here. And I'll decide which order the names will go into, but I don't want to look at them. There are some prefixes, and I don't think I have any suffixes in here, just for space, but I'll go ahead and if I get a prefix, then I'll draw for another one. So let's see what our first name out of the box is. It is MacLead, or MacLead, and oh god, that's a stupid name. If it's stupid, I'm gonna supersede this. My other name was stupid, so I have MacLead, and I got like another last name, so I'm gonna do that again. Oh, come on! I got a prefix. Garb. So, I guess our character's name is Garb MacLead, spelled M-A-C-L-E-O. No, it's not. It's not MacLead actually. It's MacLead. MacLead. It's L-E-A-D. It's a made-up fucking name, I guess. So, our guy's name is Garb MacLead. All right. Well, that's who we are. We are former knight of something or other, Garb MacLead. Are you sure that is your name? Well, according to this box, that was definitely my name.
Oh, at least you know your own name.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Here's your reward.
It's a cookie!
It's a human effigy.
Yes, it is. I like how the effigy actually
Take a
has
closer look.
the dark sign built into it.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Don't tell me this one.
Back, deep into your past.
I'm trying.
Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Oh, okay, you told me, but thanks anyway. Alright, so we now have to make our class, and we're gonna go with Deprive for the class. Let's take some healing wares just in case we need it. Let's go with like just an average looking dude. I don't know. How about I just do this and then I don't look? Alright, so I guess we're going with this one. I did that randomly. Physique. He's okay, so he's fucking ripped. Garb is fucking ripped. MacLead, and he's gonna go ahead and be a whiter fellow, so to speak. I don't know. Maybe we'll give him some flowing locks. Some locks. I suppose we could also then maybe go the way of a red-haired fella. I imagine, like, being an undead fucks with your eyes a little bit, right? Maybe... It makes... What, like a fucking... Maybe, like, you have, like a fucked up pupil and shit. Hey, so I'll go with gray. That makes sense. Beard. Ooh, I want to give him a beard. This is gonna be terrible. And before I say this, my best friend is a redheaded person. So, fucking whatever if you don't like it. But it's great that we're playing as a ginger because we don't have a soul. Kind of a phoenix maybe makes sense. I wish it would go to the other fucking side. His locks are in the way. Maybe I can go with like a hair that doesn't fucking go fucking this shit. Let's have his hair go to the other side. All right, there we are. It's not a defining feature of him, but it's a feature. I don't care too much about it. Okay, so I think that's our character, everybody. This is Garb MacLead. He is a big hulking man, a former knight, and a current undead. And we'll get more into his past with time. It's kind of a concept for now, but we'll go ahead and finalize our creation. This is my true self. This is Garb's true self.
I'm here for the same reason. To break the curse.
Yep.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Hey, that's not nice.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, I like her. I like her. Oh. Oh, she's just teasing me. They're just teasing me. You know, you guys, I'm ready to go.
And trot along to the kingdom.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow.
Noted.
Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over.
I don't like this close-up. Well, you guys are not nice at all. I'm going to leave now. Yeah. Don't be surprised if I'm all of a sudden naked. Because I hate you so much. Oh, alright, I told you, don't be surprised. Alrighty. Okay, so let's get some of his clothes back on. I chose Deprived because I didn't want him to magically just get clothes. That's honestly what I wanted, more than anything. Oh, shit, I haven't played this game very often. Actually, much like the first time, I played, but then I immediately forgot how to do everything, so... I want his luscious beard to actually come out in this, so let me take that off. Alright, so... Alright, cool, we're all set. Before I go... that lady gave me... So I didn't get it when I first, when I played just to see kind of how the game works, but... Garb was given a human effigy, and that's what makes you look like a human again. So this lady, as much as they've been giving me shit, they actually gave me a thing which made me regain a little bit of it's kind of like the humanity of this game. Also nice enough, if I go up here, they just have this shit everywhere. So we'll go ahead and have that. So alright, cool. The other thing is too, again, I played this beginning part just to see how it works. So this lady tells you some interesting stuff.
A link between Drangleic and the outer world.
She tells us it's a limbo. So I'm...
Fair traveler, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place?
I don't know, honestly.
Lost, decayed kingdom.
So I'm not sure if she means this, hut area in particular is a limbo, or if, this world we're in is a limbo, and Drangleic is actually, or Drangleic, I don't know how, they say that kingdom name so much in different ways the entire way through the game, but they don't, I don't know, it's kind of hard to, pick up on what you want. So, with that, we're going to say goodbye to these witches and that random phantom who is just going to stand there, see if he can see me again. Damn it. Every time I saw he was going away. Alright, so this is our first bonfire. Awesome. So with that, so begins the adventures of Garb MacLead, the knight, former knight, which we're going to talk a lot more about next time on Solo Play, where we get right into things. See you next time, you guys.